David Drucker, in terms of what the party, what is a support base is expecting out of this trip, especially the face-to-face with China and Russia? What do you see as the mandate?
Well, look, I think that for Trump, there's still so much unknown about what he really wants to do with American foreign policy, because you look at what members of his national security team do, and we have a very sort of conventional American and Republican foreign policy, putting sanctions on the Chinese bank, beefing up security in NATO, and yet you have the president and his rhetoric suggesting otherwise. And so I think the interesting thing about this trip will be to see, number one, if he finally personally starts to treat the Russians as an adversary the way the rest of his administration has, or whether he continues to coddle Vladimir Putin, and does he send a personal message of reassurance to NATO, or does he continue to keep them guessing and leave that sort of thing to other members of his administration? I think it would help him and help his leadership, especially looking at what has happened in North Korea, if he would start to embrace some of what we have seen from General McMaster, his national security advisor, General Mattis, his defense secretary, in terms of backing up the idea that the U.S. is going to be engaged and not going to allow these things to proliferate. But, you know, as with Trump, hope may spring eternal. I just don't necessarily see him changing his tune personally, and I think that'll continue to create a dichotomy in terms of what the administration does behind the scenes and how the president is leading out in front.